Hello everyone, I am Jhalak from Team Hey Doctor. Today we have Dr. Amreen Singh with us, one of the top IVF specialists in India. Ma'am, we have received a few queries from our patients who are willing to travel to India for IVF treatment, and they have a few doubts regarding IVF treatment. First one, we have received a few questions from patients who are undergoing cancer treatment. They are diagnosed with cancer such as breast cancer, and they want to travel to India for cancer treatment, of course, but the young patients, and they want to have families in future. So how can we help them?
Yes, so definitely we can help them. When any patient is diagnosed with any kind of cancer, be it breast cancer, ovarian cancer, or a uterine cancer, then the first of all, we always do few basic tests of the patient. And before giving any kind of cancer treatment like a chemotherapy, radiotherapy, or any surgical procedure to the patient, we do the egg preservation of the patient. And in that, first of all, we diagnose all the kind of hormonal dependence of the cancer, and then we give the stimulation to the patient. And we have done lots of preservation of the eggs in many cancer patients. And once the cancer treatment is finished, after 1 or 2 years of the completion of the cancer treatment, the embryo transfer can be done. So these patients then can conceive very nicely.
Ma'am, one more query that we have received is the couple, both husband and wife, they are having sickle cell traits. So they are little worried for their the kids that they will have in future, and they want to plan better. So how can that be reduced, the rate of sickle cell, or what can we do to help them?
Yes, so definitely when we do the IVF treatment in these couples, there is one specific test, that is pre-genetical testing, PGTM. In that we make the embryos, and after that the biopsy of the embryo is taken, and those are sent to the lab. And embryos which are having the genetical problem, like they are having sickle cell trait or they are having sickle cell disease, so those embryos are separated, and then we can do the embryo transfer, and then the embryo which is transferred in the uterus of the mother will not be having a sickle cell disease.
Ma'am, we receive one very common question, that is azoospermia, regarding female infertility, that we receive queries, and the very common myth is that if a male is diagnosed with azoospermia, they have to opt for semen donor when they are undergoing IVF treatment. Is that true?
No, that is not true. When any male is diagnosed with azoospermia, first of all, we do all the hormonal test of the male, and we do the ultrasound scrotum. So first of all, we have to find out the cause of azoospermia. Sometimes there is a deficiency of the hormones in the body, and in those patients, we can give the hormones to the patient, and then the sperm production can be there, and there is no need to take the donor sperm. And in few patients like having other causes, we can do TISA and the other technique, that is microtesse, and there are very good chances of us having the sperms by doing these techniques like TISA and microtesse. So in all the patients having azoospermia, it's not necessary to take the donor sperms.
Thank you, ma'am. That's it for today. We hope to have you soon with us again.
Thank you so much.